Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. Sorry, that light wasn't on there. We are back. The market is not looking too... My gosh, what is going on with that right there? The market is not looking too good right now, but we are doing okay. Who do we have first in the chat right now? We've got Pudgy, first, second, and third in the chat. What's going on, Pudgy? We've got, Pudgy was first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Danelle, Pudgy, Paul, Danelle, Mark, Pudgy, Roulette Wheel, Tim, Danelle, Tim, Mark, Roulette Wheel, and Danelle. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday. It is okay. The market is actually down historical amounts today. I believe there's roughly 20 to 30 times in history that the NASDAQ has closed lower percentage-wise than it currently is right now. So let's go on over to the market, see what we got going on right now. We've got AMC top left trying to bounce back along with the overall NASDAQ. You guys can see bottom left, the NASDAQ's got a nice green candle right here, trying to move higher into the close, but AMC bouncing off those lows around 1436 all afternoon, declined. 1436 right there, jumping up to 1461. Shiba Inu coin, same deal, bottoming out around 1966, sitting at 2008 points per coin. GameStop down 6.5% today, sitting at $119.07. Got a nice green candle following the NASDAQ there. Actually following the NASDAQ pretty close this afternoon. NASDAQ down 5.05%. Guys, I believe it was down over 6%. Sitting here at 18183.56 today. 5% is a massive decline in the overall market. It is, it's ridiculous how far that it's coming down today. GameStop, Prog down 6%, Farmy down 4%, AMC down 7%, Ethereum, Shiba, and Bitcoin all down 7 and 8+% right now. Bitcoin actually falling below that 36,000 to 35,591. That is a massive decline in Bitcoin and in a massive hold of that support level. So boom, 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 bouncing again. We will see if this level holds up or if, we are going to be testing 30,000 sooner rather than later. Sundial down to 46.48 right now, down 6.5% on the day. My goodness. Mullen Auto giving back all of its earlier gains, sitting at about break even, up almost 1%. CEI down 1% right now. CEI is sitting at 79.45. The SPY sitting at 3.80% lower right now. Huge declines on the overall indexes, guys. BBIG down 3.5%. Hycroft Mining only up 13%. And I say only because it was up well above 30% earlier on in the day and even after hours yesterday. $1.98 cents, yes, but $1.98 per share. Giving back all of those gains today and sitting at $1.58. Netflix losing another, guys. This is drastic when Netflix is losing another 8%. Look at the decline recently in Netflix. This is huge. $700 to $187. It's very telling that these major market cap stocks are getting beat as bad as they are right now. So we will watch, let's watch the NASDAQ close today. Since it's a historic close, we'll be able to say we watched that happen. Okay, mainly I'm interested in AMC, but why are you invested in Shiba all of a sudden? I haven't been in here for a while, so I'm just trying to get caught up. Detroit Demon, so it's definitely not all of a sudden, right, man? Shiba Inu coin performed phenomenally throughout 2021, literally gaining millions of percent. Now, if you would have bought just at the beginning of 2021 and held throughout the year, you would have turned dollars into $1 turned into $250,000 or something insane. So a couple dollars invested, man, you would have had $1 million on a $5 bill. So the fact that it ran up so much really intrigued the world. And yes, it is pulling back along with the overall crypto market, but man, they got a lot going on in terms of this ecosystem that they're building right now. And so not only are a ton of people are interested in it, looking to get interested in it, invested in it, but they've constantly got something going on. It's some sort of a new innovation. So it's actually pretty cool. For the market, Chevy, there is so much fear in the market right now. It is insane. I'm okay. Buy the fear, sell the greed. Scared money don't win. Tim, that is exactly right, man. Easier said than done, yes, but you have to buy the fear if you want to make it out the other side. And, I was reading through some stuff this afternoon. NASDAQ. Last month, April, was the worst month for the NASDAQ since October of 2008. Think about that. We're comparing ourselves to 2008 now. NASDAQ having the worst start to a year in its history. NASDAQ has never performed worse in I guess, year-to-date performance. Whatever. Beginning of the year through the end of April, beginning of May. It has never performed worse than it is right now. So please use that as evidence that what you are seeing is not normal. It's not what the stock market does, guys. And I know that some of you guys might think it is because that's all you've ever known, but it's not normal at all. This is historical movement to the downside that you're witnessing. Netflix done almost 70% this year. It looks like Shiba. And the crazy thing is, it's worth hundreds of billions of dollars. I mean, I still think it's worth over $200 billion, but I'm pretty sure it was worth 300 2 weeks ago. Let's see if I've got Netflix on here. I know I have it on here, but I never know where this stuff is. Netflix's market cap, $80 billion right now. Yeah, so I don't know, multiply that by an easy 3 or 4. It was like a $400 to $500 billion stock just a couple of months ago. Now it's worth $80 billion. Dude, now that I'm thinking about it, what was AMC when it was peaking? With 500,000 shares outstanding. What was AMC's market cap? $8 billion. Okay, so no, it wouldn't have been 80 billion. It would have been 40. AMC was worth half as much as Netflix when it peaked back here. Worth roughly $40 billion. And Netflix currently worth $80 billion. So as big and worldwide as Netflix is, it's starting to get a pretty low market cap in terms of how big the actual company is right now. My goodness gracious. Crazy to think, man. And, looking at Google. Google's down 5+% today. Amazon's down big again today. I know we got Amazon on here somewhere because we were watching it after it had earnings and got ripped last week, I believe. Where? Yeah, so Amazon's down another 8% today. Guys, Amazon was trading at $3,700 a share. Currently at $2,300 a share. Amazon is not going to need to do a reverse split if they keep on this pace right here. I mean, you're coming back down to the 2020 lows, man. Look at this. You're coming back down to the 2020 lows on Netflix. Hitting here and then dropping to 16. 16 is not out of the question. It's just another, 10, 20, another 30% loss? My gosh, in this market, Amazon can hit that in a single day. So Amazon looking very cheap at the moment at $2,300 per share and a $1 trillion market cap. So my goodness, stocks are getting hammered. Tesla, I saw Tesla was down big earlier. Where is Tesla at right now? These stocks should be in alphabetical order or something. There is no... There we go. No, let's go symbol. Okay. I think I might be better off with symbol. Now I shouldn't have as hard of a time finding these stocks. Alphabetical order. Oh my God, Clay, only took you a year to do that. $873 on Tesla right now. Reaching some recent lows. Now this is major support where it's at right now. So that's some good news for Tesla right there. Is that it is at a pretty strong level of support. Might be easier for you guys to see that if we make it a little bit bolder there. But Tesla is at a pretty strong level of support. Hopefully that holds up. If not, guys, it wouldn't be out of the question to play some puts or protect your longs if you guys are in Tesla. if it breaks down through this level, because I wouldn't be surprised to see 800 flat, another 10% decline, or even back down to $700 per share if this level here is broken. So keep that in mind if you guys are in Tesla right now, but very, very rough day for Tesla out there. Let's go back to here. Let's see what we closed at. Anything else going on in the chat right now? Okay, that was another useless coin. That is a routine because... Yeah, Detroit Demon. So it did start out as a useless coin, right? It started out as a meme coin, very similar to Dogecoin, and was pumping crazily, right? But right now it's got one of the... It's still got a stronger online social media presence than Apecoin does. Apecoin's kind of stealing some of the limelight and some of the hype that's out there. But Shiba Inu coin has a crazy online community, man, and it's really building out a lot with a different metaverse and layer 2 blockchain that it's building. It does have a lot going on. Resident Ramen, yeah, do it, Brian. You're gonna need those ramen noodles, man. Went long on Apple, Tesla, Amazon, and Nvidia. Thinking about NEO, dude. I was thinking about NEO earlier. NEO was it 16 or 14 today? NEO was getting blasted pretty hard. I don't know if I have NEO on here. I do. Okay, so it may have been at 14 earlier. Let's see. What was the low today? 1487. So I did see it when it was at 14. It's pretty low for NEO right now. It does have support right here in this range that it's at right now. Look, might be slightly below, and it may come back down and tap this recent low here at 13. If it doesn't, man, you're looking at, this is support here at $13 per share. But just be careful with NEO. If it breaks through that, you might be looking at $9, $10 per share. And then you might start to get into this territory. But my goodness, if these price ranges in here, dude, if you're sitting at $1, $2 to $5 on NEO, I mean, it's almost a no-brainer at that point. I hate Amazon treating their workers like trash. I spoke to one of the drivers, and he delivers 300 packages a day, not taking any breaks to meet his quota, $20 an hour. Well, look, man, I don't know how well or how bad they treat their drivers. $20 an hour is not bad, right? $20 an hour is not bad pay. It is very busy, and I'm telling you what, I know these people keep these drivers going. The Amazon driver goes to the girl's house behind me, man, I think every single day. But, yeah, they do stay busy. I don't know enough to talk about whether or not they get treated well or not. But, Big Vic, I'm a Jameson guy, whatever that means. McLovin, what's up, McLovin? 1541. Yeah, 1541's not too bad. It is in that range of support, so that's good. Email también. Melamamas. I don't speak Spanish. Sorry about that. Maybe no one will notice. Moji. I'm at the liquor store. Anyone need anything? Like a shot or two or 10? I don't need anything. Anybody else need anything? Momo's got you. Or Moji's got you. I had to pull the trigger on Neo. I'll see what happens tonight. Yeah, Fly Life. Not bad. Not a bad idea, man. This is beginning to be... It's a buyer's market, okay? It's a buyer's market. So I think you're going to have your choice of stocks and prices and basically whatever you want to get into right now, because everybody's selling and buyers got their choice of what they want to do. Thoughts on ETFs like ARK? Do you have any WTFs? A good buy, etc. So currently, I do not have any ETFs in my portfolio. I do like ETFs though, okay? You're not going to get the same type of concentrated gains. Let's put it that way. You're not going to get the same type of concentrated gains that you can get by investing in one stock. ETFs expose you to, certain trends, certain industries, specific sectors, a handful of stocks. If you just want FANG stocks like Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, you could basically buy an ETF for anything at this point. You want to buy an oil ETF, buy an oil ETF. You want to buy a Middle Eastern ETF, buy a Middle Eastern ETF. You want to buy a South American ETF, buy it. You want to buy a Weight Watchers ETF, buy a Weight Watchers ETF. You can buy an ETF on anything. I like the fact that they expose you to a variety of industries and diversification all at the same time. So no problem at all with people buying ETFs. I just currently don't have any. Nice bounce back from 1450. Don't think we'll hold long term though. Princeton, I'm telling you, man. Oh my gosh. We gotta hold long term, dude. If we don't, we're gonna be laughing at 2008. We're gonna be laughing at our parents, man. We're gonna be laughing at our parents saying, "Wow, dude, what were you worried about 2008 for?" We're gonna be laughing at all our predecessors, like, "Oh yeah, 2008, that was a big deal." Yeah, try 2020 and then 2022. Think about that for a minute, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're gonna make fun of all our ancestors. All of our ancestors worrying about 2008, like it was a great recession. Oh yeah, it must have been hard for you. Oh, the Great Depression, that must have been. Yeah, welcome to 2022, man. Welcome to 2022. You want to talk about hard times? We can talk about some hard times. Apecoin future. So meet Joselia. I do like Apecoin's future. Okay, I like Apecoin's future a lot, actually. I got a video that I'm going to do a little bit later about Apecoin and about the gas fees that people incurred during the metaverse sale that took place last weekend. I'm going to talk about potential level 2 blockchain for Apecoin. They're already discussing that. The fact that it's their DAO token, the fact that Yuga Labs is like this NFT powerhouse. I absolutely believe that there's so much to drive demand for Apecoin as the future goes on that it's almost a no-brainer. Is it a no-brainer at the current price? That part I do not know, right? That part's hard to determine. I do think it's going to fall if crypto continues to fall here. I mean, we might be getting Bitcoin at $5,000 again. You might be picking up Ethereum for $100 a piece. We might be getting Shiba Inu coin for 100 points per coin. I mean, we might see some extremely rough times. So I don't know if the current prices are good. But what I do know is the future of crypto. I strongly believe in it, and I strongly believe in Apecoin and the projects that Yuga Labs are going to have coming out and the demand for Apecoin. Where the price point, I guess, ends up is, dude, your guess, honestly, your actual guess, not even an educated guess, is as good as mine. If you don't hit the like button, no soup for you. Get the soup Nazi in the chat right now. Mark, no soup for you. Hello, JB, what's going on? I like the shibs, I like the shibs, I like the shibs. I need more shibs. I know that this will be the currency of the world in about 2 years, because it's the coin that is the bestage on Coinbase. So let's keep a purchase. Okay, thanks. D, let's get it, man. What happened to crypto earlier, by the way? Some announcement or something, make lots of drops. Something. Pringleton. I didn't see anything, man. I didn't see anything. If anybody saw anything to cause such a catastrophe today, please let me know, because I didn't see anything. And, I know you're talking about this drop that we had back here at the beginning of the day. And again, man, we had a pretty steep drop-off right here, coming down to 35.5 before bouncing back a little bit. So we've had some wild swings in Bitcoin. Anytime Bitcoin, the biggest crypto out there, is down 9, 10, 11% on the day, I mean, that's getting wild. It's getting into wild territory there. So, yeah, Bitcoin really experiencing some losses. Hopefully it's able to hold up there. Oh, the miners will be so cheap if Bitcoin falls to 5,000. JB, yes. And you know what? It's the Ethereum miners too. I would not have a problem stacking up on some Ethereum miners at that point. Bitcoin, I still think Bitcoin's kind of hard to mine, but man, mining some of those altcoins, you mine. The cool thing about mining is that when it's cheap. Now, here's the thing that you're going to have to keep in mind, okay? If you are mining cryptocurrency and the price falls, you may be paying more for electricity than the actual coins cost that you're mining. So at that point, maybe you should just go ahead and buy those coins. But You're going to have them in a wallet that is not associated. If you keep them in DeFi, right? You're going to have them in a wallet that is not associated to your name whatsoever. So that's a positive to it if you want to have those coins in something that is not associated to your name whatsoever. And also, you have the coins. So as soon as the coin price starts going back up, your gains are going to be astronomical. And the cool thing about mining when the price is low is, let's say, the price gets cut in half. Instead of mining the same amount of coins, and so if you're able to mine 1 coin a day right now, let's just make it easy. If you're able to mine 1 coin a day, if the price gets cut in half, you might be able to mine 2 or 3 or 4 coins a day. If it gets cut in loses 90%, dude, you might be mining 10 or 20 coins a day. And think about that when it just returns to the original prices. So not only are you going to be stacking many more coins because the block rewards go up because there's less people mining because it's less profitable. When they go back up in price, it is really beneficial to anybody who is mining through a downturn. Doesn't seem like it's logical at the time because, you're paying a lot for electricity. So really the premium there is that you're not buying those coins through a centralized exchange. You're able to get them at a discounted price on decentralized, but very interesting strategy to mining. Europe inflationary report came out at 10%. Oh my gosh. Zachary. I did not see that. Thank you very much for the super chat, Zachary. Let's see if we've got inflation numbers up right now for anything in Europe. Wednesday. What is the date today? Thursday, May 5th. Consumer price index. Okay. Yeah. I'm seeing, what is this? Here's Thursday. We got inflation in Switzerland at 2.5%. Well, that's not bad, man. Those guys are just sitting there where they should be. What else we got? Anything here? Bank of England is raising interest rates up to 1%, same as we are right now. Yeah, all right. I don't have anything open on FX Street that would show that, but my gosh, dude, 10. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, Zachary. I don't doubt it, man. Inflation here is 8.5%. I absolutely see that it could be 10% over in Europe. Hey, bro, thanks for the videos and keeping us updated. Have a great day. S. Rodriguez, man, thank you for watching the videos, and I hope you have a great day as well. Heading to the shops, need anything. Moji was looking out for you a minute ago. Now Pringleton's looking out for you. AMC Trapper, baby. What's going on, man? My tinfoil hat theory on this. Raise interest rates, force a depression, bottom out the market to chase out the creative poor people. Elites swoop in at sale prices. Tim, that's not a tinfoil hat theory, man. It's not a tinfoil hat theory. That's exactly what's going on. I don't know if it's necessarily the reason behind everything. Like, I don't know if they're necessarily creating a depression in order to wipe some of the retail investors out of the market or not. But that is exactly what will happen if retail decides to give up, And I don't know if they're going to be able to time the bottom perfectly and all of that nonsense. They probably can pretty well. But I can guarantee you they can last through the downturn. And that's the hard part, is lasting through the downturn. Psychologically and financially, lasting through that downturn is going to cut some people out. But those that do make it, and I can guarantee you everybody in a position of power currently will make it through. Those that do make it through are going to be very successful on the other end. If you make it through, you will be very successful on the other end. The thing is, you gotta push through, man. As dark as it looks, you gotta push through. Speaking of how deep the crypto market could go, clear before we start seeing a reversal in the budget. Yeah, Robert. So my lines, man, that I'm kind of watching very, very closely here, $30,000 on Bitcoin is going to be very telling. So, no, I don't know exactly where it's going to fall to, but with the decline we're seeing today, major drops. I'm not going to be surprised if it continues to decline. I know a lot of people think this 36,000 is the line in the sand, very strong support. And it is, right? It is going back basically 5-6 months. So looking at that, you got strong support there. But the major level that you're looking at on a multi-year time frame is 30,000. Okay, even going back to here. Now the problem is there's barely any support below 30,000. A little here in this range, 20 set like $17,000 to $20,000 per coin. Below that, man, you're talking we're trading back between $5,000 and $10,000 again for Bitcoin. That's the major problem here. This is a daily chart, okay? And you can see not a lot of volatility and not a lot of volume on Bitcoin trading between 5,000 and 10,000. This is when people were wondering if crypto has a future, man. This is a drop-off in 2020, and then a lot of stagnation when the lockdowns were going on, and not a lot of price action back here in 2019 and so on. But my major line in the sand, 30,000. If Bitcoin breaks 30,000, I don't know if I'll be holding any crypto. I will be sitting on some cash, waiting to go in pretty heavy on crypto because I do believe in crypto's future. The times we're facing right now are, I'm going to even call them unprecedented. I really am going to call them unprecedented. You can't say that anything we're doing right now is like what we saw in 2008. It's worse than 2008. What we're facing on a macroeconomic level is worse than 2008. And it could get much worse. Too. Could get much worse. In 2020 would have already peaked out at the bottom and been on its way back up by now. 2020 was like a month-long decline, and by the next month we were back in action. So that was nothing. Right now, it's unprecedented, man. E-commerce retail data shows spending. E-commerce data shows spending is way down. Perhaps we are experiencing a recession. So yeah, Kalani. Way down, yes, and it's indicated also by GDP contracting and spending less money than we did the previous quarter. Are we in a recession right now? I mean, technically, we have to wait until next quarter. We have to wait until next quarter to see the second quarter's GDP numbers to let us know if we're technically in a recession. But yeah, a recession is just indicated by a contraction in spending. So if people are spending less, yes, we are in a recession. We're receding. I like a second chance. I'll buy 38 special. Whatever that means. Shrimp tacos with mango sauce. If good tonight. Nice, Moji. Afternoon all. Stopping in to leave a like. Busy at work. Love the 8 video Clay. Alice in Wonderland. Thank you very much. Cassie, I believe that Kalani, my online sales have almost stopped after a decent Christmas. Seems nobody really wanted Valentine's or Easter stuff this year, and Mother's Day is looking pretty sad as well. Yeah, Cassie, I wouldn't doubt that, I really wouldn't doubt that people are going to be, I don't know what the right term is, being more frugal or being more cautious or like concerned with what they spend their money on. Based on how things are going right now. It sucks. I'm sorry, Casey. What do you suck? Got a link. If we fall into a recession, it does Top Gun. It get delayed again. JB. Yes. If we fall into a recession, everything's gonna get delayed, and they're just gonna ask us for more money. As simple as that. On AMC's movie theater releases. Did anyone catch Kramer bash AMC and GME today? I'm looking at the Kramer inverse to take hold and the Mo West to fire off. I did not see that, Tim. I did not see that. It's when I wish I had started investing even a year prior. It's when I did. Start in November, of course, at all time. Yeah, Robert, that's the very tough part for new investors. And here's the thing, though, too. Even if you would have started a year prior, even even if you would have started a year prior and saw some of those gains, you'd still be feeling like this is a really rough decline right now. You probably would be at a little bit better average prices than you are, but it's just, I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Even the people that got in 2008, right before 2007, 2008 beginning, when the market peaked there, imagine how many people literally jumped out of buildings during 2008 and stressed out so much, but how much higher we are right now than where we were back then. It's not even comparable, man. If you're looking at the NASDAQ and you're looking at a monthly chart, let's look at a monthly chart here. If you're looking at a monthly chart and you see 2008, these levels in here, okay? And you're like, man, this sucks. It's just going down and down and down. Okay, well, it does. It always recovers. Even though that people think this is the end of the world, it always recovers. And look how much higher we are right now. It's like, what? We are massively higher than even, I mean, look, the .com, I don't know why I'm lagging like this. I hope nobody's messaging me. The .com bubble literally devastated people in the NASDAQ, going from 5,000 points back down to 1,000 points. That is a drastic decline in an overall index, and it did take a long time to get back there. But look where we are in comparison right now. Long term, and this is a very steep decline that you can see here. I mean, look at this. Very steep decline in the NASDAQ since November. And just imagine, even if it takes a minute to come back and steady itself out, just imagine when we're ripping up to here, 25, 30,000 points on the NASDAQ. It's going to be, you're going to be well off long term. It's just we have to make it through, man. We have to make it through. All right, we are back. Kids be interested in putting on the biz. How do I find you? You can check her out on Twitter. I know that. I'm recession proof. I'm great with my money. I'm not too cheap. I shop smart and I'm stocked up well. You loot. We pew pew. It's not a 22. I like it. Shredda. Where's the? Oh my gosh, Pudgy. I don't know who we got. Hey Clay, do you use indicators? Are you talking about Zachary? So no, I think you're talking about like buying and selling indicators where you've got an outside or a third-party service that says buy this stock on this day. This is a buy. This is a sell. This is a hold. Things like that. No, I do not. PD. We got the PD in here. I hope we have PD in here. My goodness. Yeah, technically, we need to do a second quarter to be declared. We are in a recession. Just concerning other indications like 10 to 2 yield inverting and what happened, recession. No, Kalani, I agree, man. I agree. There's probably leading indicators showing that we are most likely headed for a recession. Jerome Powell seemed optimistic that we weren't going to be in a recession, but I would be betting that people are spending less in this second quarter than they were in the first quarter. I mean, we're not better off. We really aren't better off right now than we were in the first quarter. And the first quarter signal contraction, and literally nothing is better. I would argue that it's worse. So I don't see how we wouldn't be headed for a technical recession. But I don't know if that's what's spooking the market or not, man. I find it very hard to justify today's down day. I'm dying for Top Gun. Let's go, Mr. Nice Guy. Well, Investor Connect, you've got early showing at 200 different theaters. Go out there and check out Adam Aaron's tweet, right? Hey, Lee, how do you feel about Ethereum Classic? So I do have some Ethereum Classic. Clearly, I like Ethereum better, but I do own some Ethereum Classic. It's not a good color on non-green days, Clay. Just saying. This is true. My bad. My bad. This is true, and I did not realize that. Clay, what's up? What's going on, chicken lover? How you doing, Danelle? Cheers, cheers, cheers to all the ladies and gentlemen. Pudgy me too. Jerome Powell, always trust the government. Yeah, always trust the government, man. That's what you should do. Blindly, too. Blindly. If they say jump, don't even ask how high. Just jump. Just like Jerome Powell was saying, that inflation would, yeah. AMC Trapper. I do agree with that, man. I do agree. I don't know. I liked his optimism, okay? I did like his optimism and what it was doing for the market. But I also disagree that we're doing any better now than we were 2 months ago in the first quarter. So I myself, and who am I to argue against Jerome Powell, right? But I myself find it very difficult to believe that we would not enter a recession. And like, just to go along with all the doom and gloom guys that are out there right now, you know, and some conspiracy guys that are out there too. You know, we've got Russia and Ukraine that kind of seems like it's losing a little bit of its media attention for some reason. We've got the inflation, right, which is still very high. We've got people who are unwilling to work. The unemployment rate is not because people are working. The unemployment rate is because people are unwilling to look for jobs. We've got lockdowns that are just casually happening in China right now that could continue to devastate supply chains. And really, the thing that I don't like about lockdowns is everybody's okay with them now. Like, that's bizarre to me. So we've got those going on. You know, they may start stories up on the C word again and get people all riled up about the C word. You know, you've got all of these things going on. And to top it all off, man, you know, there's talking about student loans. These non-payments on like rent, mortgages, student loans, they're going to catch up at some point. And what's going to happen? Either the government's going to have to come in and say, oh, whoa, don't worry about it. You owe a combined $60,000 on your mortgage for the last couple of years and your student loans. We'll pay it off. You know, at that point, we're going to run into even higher inflation, okay, and worse problems in that regard. If they don't, all of a sudden, you're going to have people on the hook for so much money that they're never going to come up with because they've dug themselves into a hole over the last 2-3 years. And, you know, they're going to get evicted. They're going to get foreclosed on. They're going to have to file bankruptcy. So it can get worse than we saw in 2008. It can get a lot worse from where we're at right now. And, you know, as a group, we have dug ourselves into a hole that we have to figure out how to get out of. But, and then you get the conspiracy theorists saying all of this is just show, and then the elections are going to come around in November, and everything's going to be doing well, and it's all manipulated and things like that. You know, I don't have the answers right now. I just know that long term, it can get better. It will get better. Short term, it could absolutely get worse. Let's see, 187 acres, very nice. Dang, dude, 187 acres is nice. Houdinho went live with Owning the Float, a.k.a. I'm a Clipper Mike. I have no idea. Mr. Simon, never thought about doing a live with him. I miss my farm, all the eggs I could eat, pumpkins, goat milk, etc. Cassie, you need to get a farm. Come on, man. What do you think, since China is a buddy-buddy with Russia and they can't directly help them due to the obvious, just lock down the factories and hurt the world? Yeah, Nitrum. I don't know their reasoning behind it, man. That's the hard part to ever determine. Like, I don't know if that's what they're doing, or if they're doing anything like that on purpose, man. I don't know their intentions. I just know it's strange behavior. It's truly strange behavior. Ohio's a good place to live. Tim, Ohio actually is a good place to live, man. I don't mind Ohio at all. Pudgy, problem is, the government never... Oh, man. But I know what he's probably saying there. Always keep the land. They're not making any more of it. Tim, they're not making any more land. That is true. First timer, loving it. Rosdi Castro, man. Glad to have you in here, and thank you very much for being in here, man. I don't know how you found the live stream for the first time. Clay, did you sing for Uno Signor Samanino today? No. Simon, is today your birthday? Simon, is today your birthday? You didn't tell me? Golf club in Dublin, Ohio. A Merrifield Village Golf Club in Dublin, Ohio is some of the prettiest property I have ever seen. Mr. Nice Guy. Very nice, man. Very nice. No, I mean, Ohio, there's nothing special about Ohio. Ohio does have cheap real estate. Overall cost of living, I would say, is very low here. Paul, that's one of my biggest worries. I did not see what Paul said. Darn it. You can't barely find cat food? Cat food by my neck of the woods. My gosh, Paul. I don't know. I've never looked for cat food, so I wouldn't know, but it sounds kind of scary, man. Pudgy, thank you very much for the super chat. Pudgy says, if you're listening, Pika Power, smile and have a good day. I love how you guys are just so nice to each other, sending each other super stickers like this. Pika Power, if you're listening right now, Pudgy wants to make sure that you smile and have a great day today. Rosdi Castro, it just gets better. Look, I am glad if you're in here for the very first time and you're having a good time. It is very similar to this, right? Clearly, we might be a little off topic on some things and trying to avoid the just disgusting red day that we've had today. One of the worst historical days the NASDAQ has ever experienced, but I mean, we're not that far off from what we normally do here. 2008 was caused by a deregulation and irresponsibility in the banking practices by heavily trading mortgage-backed securities. And they knew were worthless, stable with fraudulent AAA ratings. This is different. People caused it. Yeah, so Spaniard, I do agree, man. I do agree. In 2008 was basically the financial system, in junk bonds catching up with themselves. We've got so much more going on right now than we did in 2008. You know what I mean? Like there's a freaking war between Russia and Ukraine. There's the lockdowns, like I mentioned. There's inflation. There's interest rates that are going to be ridiculously high. There's a potential recession that's not even being caused by job losses or anything like that. The recession's being caused by inflation. You've got, like I say, the mortgages and rent moratoriums and debt moratoriums that are going on with student loans and that, those are going to catch up to people. It is, dude, I would not be surprised if it could be, like, I don't want to be that doom and gloom guy, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be that doom and gloom guy. But with everything going on out there, there will or should be, drastic change to correct it. Because if you think about it, it's the only thing that makes sense, man. It's like trying to stop a freight train. You have to use a lot of force, man. I mean, if I'm rolling a Hot Wheels car across the table, that's different than a freight train coming at me. And with everything and the momentum and the direction that it's going right now, it needs to change. It does. How do you change it? It's going to have to be drastic. Could be worse than the stinking depression, man. Thanks, guys. Simon, if it's your birthday, dude, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear 11 Mr. Simon. Happy birthday to you. Simon, man. Simoninho. Happy birthday, Zinho. Simon, man, happy birthday to you. If it really is your birthday, man, congratulations. Hopefully somebody bought you lunch or something today, man. Congratulations. And hopefully you're here next year on your birthday, too, and I can sing again. Mr. Nice Guy, I don't know, USPS something. You get that taco or cake, or whichever you call, out there in the jungle if you're in Africa. Shredder, get it, man. Paul, I know things are going to get crazy. It's scary and sad. They could get crazy, right? They could get crazy. It's not guaranteed that they get crazy. I do think that things can be fixed without having to stop that freight train. But I do think there needs to be change, right? I do think that there needs to be something to reset the course. Peak of Power, thank you for that 4-month member chat. Thank you, Pudgy. I'm smiling. You're a true bro. Man, I love it. Pico Power was listening, guys. Even though she's not typing in the chat, she was listening. Pika, thank you very much for that member chat. 2008 was way worse. Whole economy was going to go under. Yeah, roulette wheel. Way worse after it fell off, right? Way worse after it fell off. In 2008, with people... The housing market is really what set 2008 off, right? You've got people buying houses that they could not afford. And I think it was I think it was two-pronged fault in 2008. People making $50,000 a year should not have been buying $700,000 houses. Clearly, the bankers should not have allowed that to happen, but people should have been responsible enough to know that they're never going to pay off a $700,000 house with a $50,000 a year income. So it does go both ways for 2008, and the reverberations or whatever you want to call them of those mortgage-backed securities defaulting here in the United States reverberated through the world, and it did end up in retirement funds being basically wiped out, man. People were losing a ton of money. Yes, we did have a recession that came from that. Stock prices were way down. Companies were cutting. Everybody thought that it was going to be the end and this and that. But that was just the financial system and just the housing market. I think that we could have a much worse housing market right now because people literally have not been paying their bills. They have not been paying their bills at all. They still can't afford them. And now, all of a sudden, not only can they not afford to pay their mortgage and pay their rent, and they haven't been paying their rent for 2 years, I'm sure there's a lot of people that expect it to... I'm sure there's a lot of people that expect that they won't have to pay them back at all. Same with student loans. So there's a lot of people that expect they'll never have to pay their rent, never have to pay their mortgage, and it's really digging them under. But no, dude, I know what you mean. I saw the comment right there that says you couldn't even find a job for $8 an hour. Trust me, man. Trust me. I was going through college in that time frame, and it was bizarre, dude. It was bizarre. I mean, people were wondering why even go to college because you're going to graduate and nobody's going to get a job. So it was some crazy times back then. And the difference now, to point that out, is that it was very difficult to get a job. Basically, nobody was hiring, and right now, nobody's working. So there are plenty of jobs right now. You can get one if you want one. That's the major difference. We've got a major mentality shift though now in consumers, in that, oh man, I don't have to pay my bills. Government's going to pay it for me. Oh man, we got a moratorium going on. I don't have to worry about my obligations. So there is a difference in mentality right now. I do believe in what we saw in 2008 from a willingness standpoint and a responsibility standpoint. Paul, thank you very much for the super chat. Paul says, happy birthday. Happy birthday to Simon. Happy birthday to you. What's your girlfriend's first name? Happy birthday, Simon. Happy birthday to you. Single ready to move. Nice, Simon. And thank you very much for that super chat there. Appreciate that. I don't know if I'm supposed to sing that one or not. It's your birthday to Peak Power? There's no way. No way. It's Peak Power's birthday as well. Come on. I don't believe it. Happy birthday. No, it's not Paul's birthday today too, right? Pika's chat message was blocked. The one saying to hit the like and subscribe button. I had to unblock it, and it happened to Danelle yesterday a few times. Whoa, was there a weird emoji in it? It's a weird... I always try my best to listen at work. Leave a like, subscribe, and become a bro. Newcomers. That's really weird, man. That's really weird. Simon, thank you for unblocking that and watching out for it, but it doesn't seem like that should be blocked at all. 2008 was got stuck in Iowa, moved here for a $10,000 raise, 9 months later laid off and tried for a year to only yeah, Cassie. So, I mean, look, times were crazy back then. And like I say, I wasn't necessarily in the workforce or anything at that point in the game. I was in college in the 2008 time frame. So it is it's crazy with what was going on back then. Wait, you mean foreclosed homes exist? Shredda, not right now, man. Not right now. You're not going to get a foreclosure anywhere right now because they're not allowed to foreclose on anybody. Hey, bro, you have SafeMoon? No, I do not have SafeMoon. I do not. I never had SafeMoon, actually. I don't know if I'll ever get any SafeMoon. Sorry, I mean, happy birthday, Bucky. My birthday's in January. Pika, well, we're going to sing happy birthday to you in January then. When the endcoin emerge takes place in late June, do you think it could exceed 20 cent mark? Crypto Mason believes so. And so does Crypto Donnie. Glenn? I don't know anything about endcoin, man. I don't know anything about endcoin. So I don't know how high the price could go following a merge, man. I mean, it's a bad thing. No, I didn't see anything offensive anywhere. Me too. A Nitrom. Ah, man, I know I missed some stuff, guys. Sorry. Could be an electrician, making $35 an hour, 23 years old, learning the market slowly. Yeah, McLovin, man. That is, listen, that's great pay, right? That's great pay, and that's a trade. Being an electrician is probably a trade that will always be around unless, of course, homes and businesses are powered completely wirelessly. So I guess, barring the invention of a new type of power, which is not impossible, right? I don't think it's impossible to power things wirelessly, right? We get some new Nikola Tesla dude up in here and really revolutionize the world in that regard. But I think you're going to be solid as an electrician. I think you're going to be solid and looking good so far. Learn the markets, dude. Learn the markets, because you're making $35 an hour. You could spend your $35 an hour. Make sure to set some away for the future. Don't forget to subscribe, my peeps. Become a bro. Listen to Flight Team Bravo, please. Down 91. Yeah, it is an extremely tough market that we're seeing right now. Extremely tough market. Can we get Clay 100 likes? Let's do it. AMC Trapper, thank you for reminding me. I'm seeing 50 likes right now. I mean, not often do I make fun of you guys, but there's 135 people in here and 50 likes, and you guys are, I mean, that's pretty lame. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty lame. Hey, bro, will Shib hit a cent by the end of the stream? Frank, if Shiba Inu coin hits a cent by the end of the stream, I will buy you a house. Okay, so I'm gonna say no. It's not gonna hit a cent by the end of the stream. And if it gets close, I am ending the stream. So you're gonna be okay with that one. Pika Power, thank you for the super chat. Pika Power says, "Let's dance for Simon's birthday, baby." This, yes, she says for Simon. I knew it was gonna be for Simon. PDP, guys, everybody better be dancing for Simon's birthday. You ready? El PD, El PD, El PD Pete's, El PD Pete's, El PD, El PD, El PD Pete's, El PD Pete's, El PD, El PD, El PD Pete's, El PD Pete's. Guys, last round, you better do it with me. El PD, El PD, El PD Pete. El PD Pete. Yes, Pika Power. Thank you very much for the El PD Pete. Appreciate that out there. And you guys better have danced with Samanino on the PD Pete right there. I love it. Pika, thank you very much. PD Pete on Cinco de Mayo. It hit me right, man. It felt right. It felt good, man. It did. Pringleton, I like it. AMC Trapper, he's doing the PD Pete there. AMC Trapper's at work, and people are like, oh my God, what is this guy doing right now? And he's like, yo, it's the PD Pete. Let's go. El PD. Yes. Bent Twig, whatever that means. Haven, Bent Twig, I like it. Yeah, AMC Trapper's dancing, you know he is. Simonino, get gup, man, get gup. Eddie, you're probably never going to forget that, are you? Is it get good? Is that what it is? I have no idea what that sticker said. Just tuned in. You're on another level today. Jenks, man. It's the PD Pete, baby. That's the PD Pete takes you to another level. Everyone should do the PD Pete and eat tacos tonight. Cassie, that right there that's some good financial advice. That's good financial advice right there. I do think that everybody should eat tacos tonight. I'm sure you're going to have to spend some money on those tacos, but I think it's going to be worth it for you. I do. Sorry, I got talked to about that. I can't dance at work anymore. Have an awesome day. A goodbye. Pika Power. Oh my gosh. What kind of a boss says you can't have a good time at work? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Let me talk to your boss, Pika. Tell him that you can dance at work. Actually, it increases morale. It increases productivity if you're allowed to have a little fun and enjoy what you're doing. Pika, enjoy your day. Thank you very much for coming in here and really making everybody have a better day today. And thank you for the PD Pete. I'm Old AF of Blackwater is hiring contractors, $85,000 for 9 months. Tim, what's wrong with that, man? Sounds like some good pay, man. Cassie obviously can't spell like you. Something I know I missed something, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, Clay. Haven't been to a live stream in a while. Stay calm, everyone. Crypto is nowhere near dead. Joshua, no. Crypto's not dead, man. Crypto may still lose a lot of value. Like, I'm not convinced that crypto can't go lower. I do think that crypto can go lower. But by no means is crypto dead, man. Even if crypto fell off another cliff, I still believe in the long-term future of digital assets and cryptocurrency. I mean, it's almost inevitable that we go digital. So I would not be concerned about. I would never be concerned about crypto dying. I mean, if you think about it, you can't kill it. It's completely decentralized. But even if it's not accepted, which I don't see why it wouldn't be, no, I still think it's got a place, man. Pika self-employed. Yeah, Pika self-employed and her boss is hard on her. About Emoji, Pushy, Trapper, Simon, and everyone I missed. Pika, enjoy your day. I just pulled over to get the last PDP. My life has changed somewhat in the last year. Pringleton pulled over to the side of the road to make sure he got the last PDP in there. I like it, Pringleton. I like it. Hero, what do you think about Luna 1 XLN? So, Resonance. You know, I don't know anything about Luna 1. But several people have asked about that. What is that? Is that a token? I don't see that. Is it a new launch or something, man? I don't see it anywhere on CoinMarketCap. So is it some sort of an ICO that's coming out, or is it pre-sale right now? What's up? So Rob, man, I think that I honestly think that they might get that vote, majority vote. I do not want them to get that vote for a reverse split. I would rather delist than have them get a reverse split. I'm voting no, though. I'm voting no on that. I truly believe in the fundamentals of farming and the fact that they have more cash on hand than the market cap even is. So I know it's trading well below book value, which is at 28 cents per share. If you take all of the assets minus the liabilities and divide it by the shares outstanding, you get 28, 29 cents book value. And it's trading at 11 cents right now. I mean, it could almost triple to get back to book value. I think it's such a lame excuse for executives at that company. And I wish they were listening right now and I could tell them, you know, how bad of a job they did over 2021. And hopefully they would feel a little bit bad about that, because all they did in 2021, man, all they did was dilute the snot out of their investors. And in no way are they trying to make that right now. Restricted Simon C. Cassie, that's it. Simon C. Denounce, subscribe, triggers YouTube algorithm. Does it really? Why is the word subscribe? What? Why is YouTube blocking the word subscribe right now? What? Try to say the C word right now. I won't say it. You try to say it. Somebody try to type that in. Only one person. Don't everybody type that. Don't start spamming it. But why on earth? Why on earth would subscribe be blocked as spam for YouTube? Spaniard, thank you very much for the super chat. Spaniard says, it's not a dumb question, dude. It's not a dumb question. Unless you're asking me, if Jimmy Neutron is like my cousin or something. I ask around, and everyone says, I don't know, but with housing prices at all-time highs, yes, why are there so few houses for sale? Wouldn't people who bought years ago want to sell and make big profits? Spaniard, yes. Here's my answer to that, and because I have looked into that a little bit. So housing prices are at all-time highs. It's ridiculously inflated. But what we also have are new housing, like new housing being built. New houses being built are, I don't know if they're at all-time lows, but they are like all-time recent lows. So new houses being built are very low, and they are even more expensive. I can look at a house around here, and what was going for like $80 a square foot just a couple of years ago is now around $200 a square foot. And you guys might be thinking, my God, I live in California, dude. If it's not $1,000 a square foot, it's not even worth looking at. Remember, this is Ohio, right? So like you're looking at basically averages going for $200 a square foot right now with very little new houses to choose from. So you've got an option. Yes, you would think that somebody would want to take advantage of the high prices and sell, and therefore equal out that demand. But what you have is you sell the house, you have to live somewhere. So you're either going to be paying rent that would have exceeded your current mortgage, or would have exceeded, it's just inflated because of the increased buying demand and not enough supply that's out there. So you're either going to be paying an astronomical number in rent. Hopefully, if you're the buyer there, hopefully if you're renting it, it's short term and you think that you could see a decrease in housing prices due to the mortgage moratorium, the rent moratorium ending, and more merchandise becoming available as people get kicked out. And as bad as that sounds, if you don't pay your bills, that's where you're at. Or let's say you're sitting on a 200% increase in your house price, or 100% increase from where you bought it at. You doubled your money, and you want to go to sell. Well, let's say that you bought your house for $250,000, you sell it for $500,000. What you're going to be getting for $500,000 right now is still, the $250,000 equivalent. So it's not like you're going to go out and actually upgrade by selling. You're basically sitting in the same market as you were back then, because yes, your real estate price increased, but everything else increased as well. So unless you can arbitrage a difference in price there, or find something that's available, it's an incentive to sell, yes, but it puts you in a bad place as a buyer then. So that would be my reasoning as to why we don't have a ton of people necessarily selling, is because it's still too hard to come by if you're trying to move and find another location. Difference is people escaping in New York and California will pay a lot more without inspections. Shredda. That's true too. Especially if they're trying to come here, they're selling their house for $750,000 in California, and they're finding one here for $300,000. Same size house and everything. Looks like a deal to them. I am sitting on $500,000 equity in Phoenix. Yeah, Moji, sitting on $500,000 equity. What do you do with it though? You're still gonna have to go out and pay an inflated price for another house if you do decide to sell. Like, that's the hard problem. Like and subscribe. Join us. Become a bro. Listen to know. Click that like and subscribe button. I have someone contact me about my house. Oh yeah, dude. I get some random text messages all the time. I block those people. Actually might let tiny houses be legal, but not off-grid ones. Interesting, Cassie. Is that to kind of, I guess, help the price of real estate? I don't approve. Don't approve what? That's Clay's motto to live by. Remember, this is Ohio. Well, Pringleton, remember, I do like Ohio, right? I don't mind. It's got all 4 seasons. It sucks in the winter, yes, but summer, spring, fall, very nice, and still, I mean, everything still is very affordable. Housing market crash? Oh, I think so. Like right now, no, probably not. But I think that I don't think there's any other way to get out of the hole they've dug themselves in. Oops, sorry, I seen it late. Hey Clay, is it a good time to buy a house? Look, is it a good time to buy a house, Gizla? I honestly, it's an expensive time to buy a house. But with that being said, unless there is some sort of a housing crisis or people do start getting foreclosed on and evicted, I think that house prices are most likely going to continue going up. So what's expensive now could be even more expensive next year or within the next 5 years. If these moratoriums are not dealt with, yeah, I don't see a drastic reduction in the price of anything. Maybe I should move to Ohio before water runs out. Yeah, Moji, let's go. Come on, man. Try again, Danelle. Try again, Danelle, with the subscribe button, please. Unless you move out of state, though, like California to a Spaniard. Correct. I mean, if you're moving out of California to a different real estate location, yeah, you can arbitrage the difference in price there because clearly you're going to be getting something nice. I mean, dude, for if you sell your $1 million house in California, dude, you could get a 10,000 square foot mansion in Ohio for $1 million. They do it again, Danelle. Nobody approved Danelle's message. Don't approve Danelle's message, man. It's still blocking Danelle. Is it really blocking Danelle, man? Yeah, I mean, Danelle says, click that like and subscribe button, join us, become a bro. And I see that it's hidden right here. Why is that message being held for review? Is it really the subscribe? That's wild. Can anybody just say subscribe? Or does it literally have that message, that word blocked for everybody? True Bro's already a subscriber. Well, it looks like you could say subscriber. Yeah, look, it blocked Pudgy. It blocked Pudgy from saying just subscribe. That is wild, man. Janks, it blocked you for saying, like, you're held for review on saying subscribe. Moji, Barood's Army, you're held for review. Dominic says like and subscribe. He's held for review. Wow, man. Nitrum, it's held for review, saying just subscribe. AMC Trapper can say it, but it's probably because he's a mod. McLovin tries to say like and subscribe is blocked there. You could say AMC Stock. Crotel, man, you could say that. That is wild that YouTube is blocking subscribe. That doesn't make any sense. Elon does need to buy YouTube. Yeah, Nate F, man, it's holding your message for review on subscribe. Get goop, Mr. Nice Guy. If you move from California to Ohio, lower cost of living and no poop on the sides. Are you talking like sidewalks? Yeah, dude, I've never stepped in any poop before, so it's true. Smoky Torch, man. Yeah, man, you can't say subscribe either. Bizarre. Subscribe. Look, this guy, Transparent Trading Live. Did you subscribe to ESPN Mag this year? He spelled it correctly. Subscribe. Yeah, it worked there. Like it's Nate F and Diddy Do That. You guys are blocked, man. So it doesn't even show me as live on my computer. What? Let me some interest rates. It was able to average down on UVXY thanks to Bears and the plunge protection team. Herbert's voice from Family Guy. Oh my God, I don't know Herbert's voice from Family Guy. But very nice, man. Very nice. Glad you're able to average down on it. Clipper, YouTube doesn't even show me as live on my own computer. Yeah, Frank, very, very, very strange, man. And I'm not gonna lie. I think that I may have. I've gone from 80,000 subscribers. Oh my gosh, can I say subscribe? Watch this whole stream get flagged because I said subscribe. There you go. Subscribe. Nate, I like it, man. There's your way around it. Subscribe. Oh gosh, what was I saying? Oh, I've gone from 80,000 subscribers to almost 81,000 since like Monday. Okay, that's a decent rate increase from what it has been in the past. So I'm wondering if YouTube's like recommending the channel to more, or just letting it be seen a little bit more now too, which I don't know what the reasoning behind that would be, but subscribers do look like they're going up a little bit faster than normal. Subscribe was no way subscribe was blocked, man. If subscribed was blocked, that is wild. Clippers are making OnlyFans. They don't even block OnlyFans. Did he do that? Goodbye, Clay and Clay, bro. Guys, I can't believe it is 5 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock, though, guys. Clay and Speedo, I'll pass. Well, man, this is tight shorts or something. You know, it's all good. But, yeah, Transparent Trading Live. I have no idea why you can say subscribe and nobody else can. I hope I just lost my job today. I guess I'm throwing the house, the kitchen sink, and the kids at the market to survive. Wish me luck. Oh, my God, Assidious. Good luck, man. Good luck, Assidious. Oh, my gosh. I hope it all works out for you. Anyway, guys, it is 5 o'clock. Assidious is making me too nervous to stay on here any longer. Don't listen to YouTube, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for being in here. Get your names in the chat right now. We'll do some shout-outs, and that you say subscribe every intro. Dang it, I do, man. Pringleton. That's what's been killing me. That's what's been killing me, is because I've been saying subscribe. Let's get these shout-outs going on, guys, and then we will be back a little bit later. Moji, Smoky Torch, Eddie, AMC Trevor saying peace out to the Diamond-Handed Apes, Transparent Trading Live, Assidious Shredder, Pudgy, Mr. Simon, Mr. Nice Guy, Dunnell, Meta Pockets, Moji, Pringleton, Tim Hogan, Mark, Transparent Trading, Frodo's in here. What's going on, Frodo? Subi subscribe. Yes, Moji, Nate F, McLovin, see you later, Assidious, Aiden, see you later, Shredder, Dunnell, Frank, Pringleton, everybody who's in here right now. I don't know who else is listening. Paul writes, man, I'll pass also. Paul, see you later. Mr. Nice Guy, Roulette Wheel, McLovin, Tim, Alice in Wonderland, peace out to you, everybody. You guys know what time it is. So if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.